Hello, good morning to all. So today we are going to see that earthquake. Okay. So in the last class I explained about what is meant by lightning and how thunderstorm will happen, and then if you look on that, what are the precautions we have to take when lightning and thunderstorms happen, and some major destruction happens, right? So in your 7th standard you studied about that small things, for example cyclones. You studied about that cyclones, am I right? And these are the some what's called some natural phenomena, okay, some natural destructions. And then if you move to that, and you know somewhat about that tsunami also. And in today's class we are going to see that earthquake. Okay, so what does mean by earthquake, and how it is happen, and what are the historical background of this earthquake, and what are the precautions we have to take. So these are the things we are going to discuss today. So please make a note and just see that. Okay, so the first one, earthquake. Okay, so what is that earthquake? See students, so first of all, before discuss this topic, you just know about the earth is not made up of a single piece. Okay, it is made up of a lot of, like, what is that, you are all playing the jigsaw puzzles, no? Jigsaw puzzles. So in that jigsaw puzzle, do you know about the jigsaw puzzle? So we have to arrange that puzzle so that only we will get one desired shape, am I right? Same way the earth, so the earth which is made up of different segments, okay, different plates we can say. So around 20, this kind of around 20 around 20 plates made up of earth. Okay, and these plates which is not static, so these plates are continuously moving. Okay, continuously moving. Okay, so these plates are continuously moving. Okay, so I will give one more example. uh, if you think means different layers of cake, for example velvet cakes and all, they put different layers, right? So like that our earth is made up of different layers, am I right? Okay, see, already you studied in your earlier class the earth it consists of various, what's called various interior parts, am I right? You studied about that crust and what's called that interior internal part. Okay, so these are the things you studied, so that we can say that different layers, right? Crust, and even that outer layer, inner layer. Okay, so mantle, so different segments you already studied, right? Okay, see, one thing you have to know students. So before that I will just give an example, just think about it and say the answer, and just relate with this answer with the earthquake. Okay, so first one, see, here I will take one, what's called one small dub. Okay, a small vessel. Okay, so in that small vessel I just pour some amount of water. Okay, okay, see students, see, this is full of water, and just with your two hands, so here you just make a sharp push. Okay, so with your two hands you just make with a sharp push. So from your both hand, just you have to give some push force to that water. So what will happen, the water will go certain amount, then it will drop again, am I right? So when you compress that by using that what's called a two hand, So the water droplets will go certain, the splashes will go certain above, and then it will come back. So same which will happen. So whenever there will be some sudden force or sudden what's called sudden tremors and what's called sudden shock waves which is happen under the earth's surface, so that time what is called the plates, either one plates it will be move on to that other plates, it will be overlap to other plates, or there will be some what's called divergence also will occurs. Okay, so this kind of only the mountain and all will happen. So anyway, I'll come to that concept. So just you have to know that. So when you compress that, there will be some splash will be occur, because whenever you are produce some force, there will be some energy will be exist, that energy will be transmitted to that water. Am I right? Next, same thing, you just what's called split the water by using that same force, just split the water. That time what will happen, some what's called some kind of convergence, what's called some kind of small pit like it will be produced. Okay, so here what I want to say means, first one you have to know that the earth, so earth is around, it is made up of 20 plates, every plates is moving, it is continuously moving. Okay, so that single plate, that plates are called tectonic plates. What is that? The plate name is called tectonic plates. Okay, so the plate is called tectonic plates. In higher class you will learn about the plate tectonics. Okay, and whenever the hit or sudden bump or sudden slide will be there, so there will be what's called the surface. For example, see here, so this is one plate I have taken, and this is one plate I have taken. Okay, so each is trying to move. Okay, it is trying to move, and what will say, the surface where this plate and slip is called, this is called weak zone. So this is called weak zone. Okay, so when it will go in contact, no, so one plate and another plate, both plate going to contact, so this zone is called weak zone, or I will write that weak zone or fault zone. Okay, weak zone or fault zone. So this zone, so weak zone or fault zone. Okay students, okay, see, whenever the place where earthquake originates, okay, so for example, see here, I will take one plate, larger plate, and from this plate, see, so here, so from this plate where the waves or originates, this is called hypocenter. Okay, this is called hypocenter. I'll take only one plate, and from this the waves or originates means this portion, this point is called hypocenter. When the sudden shock will be happen, so that time what will happen, so there will be some seismic waves. This wave is called seismic waves, sudden tremors will be occurs. So periodically it will go this kind of. Okay, and see students, the portion where these seismic waves and it will occur on the earth surface. So this is the earth surface, no? Okay, this is the earth surface. So when it will be enter into that earth surface, so that time the portion is called epicenter. Okay, so this is called epicenter. So where it originates, that is called hypocenter. When it is reached to that earth surface, then it is called that portion epicenter. And okay, so what will happen, see, I will take that two plates here. Okay, so here I will take two plates. So this is one plate and this is one more plate. So when the two plates are both are colliding with each other, so what are the things will happen? Okay, so when both are colliding with each other, see, one plate is overlapping with that another plate. One plate is overlapping with the another plate. So what will happen after hitting this one? So this kind of, okay, so one plate is overlapping with another plate. So this kind of joint, this kind of some sudden bump is there. Okay, so this is called convergent boundary. So they said this is called convergent boundary. Okay, So convergent boundary, it is nothing but when the two plates are colliding with each other, one plate is overlap with another plate, so that means one is higher, another one is shorter. Okay, that higher portion, that is called, this process is called convergent boundary. Okay, and you know that how the hill is formed. Whenever you know that when the two plates are sudden shock or sudden collide with each other, so that time there will be some sudden bump or sudden what's called sudden surface will some kind of surface will be enlarged. Okay, so that is called convergent boundary. So this kind of only happen while the formation of the mountains and many hills also. Okay, and the next to one, divergent boundary. Okay, so just wait for a minute. So divergent boundary, see divergent boundary, it is nothing but, see students, I'll draw here. So there are two plates, so here I will draw, there are two plates. Okay, so when the two plates, see what is called, see here, so when the two plates are drifted apart each other, drifted, that means this plate will be moving this side suddenly. So initially it will be joined, okay, so before it will be joined. So when the what's called, when the sudden shock wave will be happen under the surface of the earth, so there will be some drifting force. So drifting force which will happen apart from each other, that means the plate is broken and it will be apart from, moving apart from each other. So that is, we can say that this is called a rift fault. Okay, so this is called a rift fault, not wall, rift fault zone. Okay, and this is the things which is happen, students. Either it will be overlap one with other, otherwise one plate which was broken and it will be drifting apart from each other. Okay, so when the drifting apart from each other means, what sir will happen, so there will be formation of ocean. Okay, there will be formation of ocean will be happen. So whenever that sea and ocean will be there means, so even in the historical aspect, if you thought means, in certain time there is no ocean or no water is there, but when the water, what's called, when the ocean which was formed means, when the plates are differing apart from each other, so the ocean or sea will form. Okay, so this is how the sea is formed or ocean is formed. Okay, so next to one more plate movement is there, students. So I will explain that one more plate movements. Okay, so this is that two plates have drawn here. So when the two plates are sliding with each other, for example this one, okay, I will draw some other color. Okay, so when it will be sliding with each other, so when it is slide with each other, okay, so when it is slide with each other, so this weak zone and this weak zone sliding with each other, okay, it will be sliding with each other. So that time also some kind of what's called major bump also formed. Okay, or even some shock waves are terminated, and it will be passed to that earth surface, to the above zone. So this wave is called seismic waves. Okay, and the person who learn about this seismic waves, or the person who studies about these seismic waves, this and all, that's called seismologist. Okay, they will say that seismologist. Okay, before that I will say what is that seismograph. Okay, and some historical background about this earthquake. Okay, so this we'll see in the next slide, so just wait for a minute.